So I'm just going to go off the cuff here and tell two things about working construction. One of the things is if you're the new guy or different, you got picked on. And picked on pretty bad. But it's a rite of passage you had to go through. There wasn't no HR department to tell you, you to get in line. So we had this one guy at work I used to work with. Now, he wasn't very bright. I think he went to 4th grade. And when you do masonry work, you build scaffolds. You put boards on there, and as you're laying brick, you have to increase the scaffolding as the wall you're making goes up. So was moving over, we had to raise the scaffolding up, and there was a big old wasp nest in there, probably about the size of a fist. Of course, the helper comes over there, Johnny. Man, there's a wasp nest over there. I ain't going up there. We need to go to the store. We didn't. Yeah, you do no bug spray. We just took gasoline and threw it on there like you're trying to hide evidence or something from a crime scene. We just, and they fall down or whatever. Well, I guess we were low on gas that day. They thought it was funny. Well, he told him, my boss told him, they don't bite this month. And Johnny's like, really? No, they don't bite this month. They won't hurt you at all. See? So he goes up there and didn't think nothing about it. Of course, he gets stung all the crap in back. Comes out holding his arms and his face where he got stung. You thought you told me them things wouldn't bite this month. And I, of course, joking, how in the heck can they possibly bite this month? Anyway, that was one. Kind of mean, but it was funny. It really did happen, too. There's another one. Normally, when you have to go take a crap or whatever. Number 2, you go off to the woods and shake a bush like, Cool Hand Luke. Most of the time we didn't have no Porta-johns. I never even seen a Porta-john until it was in like the 90s. I never even knew what they were. Portable outhouse, what the hell is that? I have no idea. Well, anyway, when they actually did have Porta-johns on the site, they have like a big PVC plume that goes up the top of it so it can get ventilation. And the bottom of it's got that green Smurf jism down there to keep everything from stinking. So you see someone going to the outhouse, going to the Porta-john, doing the I gotta hold my butt cheeks together walk, So you're sitting, you're watching them. And in those days we had these little firecrackers called the M80s. Later on, they redid them in the M90s because those were too powerful. Apparently, they would completely blow up in a freaking toilet because you would light them and throw them underwater, and they would light. So, see someone doing the old clat walk to the Porta-john. What we would do is we go by, fire in a hole, and take one of those things and plumb it down plumb at the top of that thing, and they run out with their pants britches down, trying to get out of there before it blows up and blows all that Smurf jism on their dang butt. that was pretty funny too. All right, the next thing we would do is, you would like tell them to go get something. Go get me a chain stretcher. That was the thing at my job. But apparently, if the chain weren't reached, go get a chain stretcher. There's no such thing. They walk around the plant 5 times. What's a chain stretcher? It's a joke, dude. It's a joke. Well, anyway, they would do mean things like that, and this my dad did this. He told old Johnny, or I don't know if it was Johnny at that time, boy, it was somebody. Go to my toolbox and get me a preacher. Guy's a new guy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He takes off running to the truck with the toolbox is on there and comes back there. Sir, what's a preacher? He said, you just go in there and find me the most crookedest thing you can find in the toolbox and bring it to me. Sure enough, about a minute later, he came back with this. This is called a round joiner. We use this to Smooth up the joints inside of, like if you're doing a brick wall, a round joiner. In this case, a preacher. Substitute the word preacher or for a lawyer or a politician or whatever is crooked. There you go. Anyway, have a good night.